Cicero tells us that people's intestines used to fall out of their body during the flogging process. The whip would break their abdominal walls open and their intestines would fall out. Veins and arteries were laid bare. People's skin was hanging from their body in ribbons. People died during the flogging process. Why did our God choose this? They crucified you right here, through your radius and your ulna, this interosseous space. There's something that runs there. It's called the median nerve. Have you ever tapped your funny bone? Imagine driving a nail through it. They did that on both sides, and a 7-inch nail through the feet. Why did they give you the nail through the feet? So that you could breathe. Because if you just hang there, you're not going to be able to breathe out. You need to. But every time you're doing that, you're scraping a skinless back against splintered wood. Every single breath Jesus took on the cross was excruciating. And in fact, that's where the word excruciating comes from. Excruce, from the cross. They had to invent a word to describe how painful this was. Now, let's bring all this together. God, the Trinity, eternity past, lived in a community of love. He creates man. Man becomes hateful, angry, sinful, rebellious. God then goes into this world to rescue man, to take man's sin upon himself. In order to take the sin of man, he became a man. The wages of sin was death. We saw that in the Garden of Eden. When man rebels against God, that leads to death. So death has to be paid for. God wants to save mankind, so he has to pay the penalty for men. That is death. But he doesn't just choose any death, which he could have. He chose death on the cross. Why? And the answer is because if you have ever thought, why me, God? Why am I the one to suffer all this physical pain? What did I do to deserve this? You can take a look at Jesus, and Jesus says to you, I understand. I know this world is broken, my child, but I love you, and I am here with you.